Posthumanistic discourse aims to open up spaces to examine what it means to be human and questions the concept of the human in light of current cultural and historical contexts. In the future, social structures will be redefined without inherently humanly or even biological origins, but rather in terms of social and psychological systems, where things like consciousness, communication, and thought exist as unique, disembodied entities. The future of technology will also shape human existence, and new concerns will emerge in regards to language, symbolism, subjectivity, phenomenon, ethics, justice, and creativity. Social engineering will continue to morph the minds of humanity, and a further extension of reconstruction by cultural Marxist indoctrination will increase through popular mediums of progressive thought. This will ultimately lead, over a generational transition, to the destruction of traditional understandings and a complete rejection of objective truth in favour of reality as a subjective cluster. This notion is the ultimate fulfillment of Nietzsche's vision of the death of God, as the true message laid in his remarkable ability to foresee the potentially devastating consequences which would befall a world unable to retain their faith in true world theories. No morality, no gender, no belief in the greater or in the human self. Indeed, posthumanism is the end result of the continued aftermath of the death of God in human society. Furthermore, the human brain is also not the final frontier in this post-human evolution, and we can observe the transformation of humanity under the microscope of neuromedicine, cognitive science, and biotechnology, where the cornerstones of human nature are being eroded. One of the most accepted forms of new knowledge that has emerged from posthumanism is the notion that humans are not located at the end of the evolutionary process, and in connection with new gene technology, we can enable entirely new forms of hybridity with human nature. In the modern world, science is working to connect diverse strands of innovative technologies together, namely digital and nanotechnologies, neurocognitive medicine, robotics, and digital genetics, in order to make the new image of the human more palatable. Today, parts of the biosciences or life sciences have been producing anorganic, artificial life forms on the basis of a new post-biological notion of life. From this, an entirely different understanding of cyborgization has emerged, far removed from the one usually promoted in popular film versions of hypermasculine human-machine terminators. Not only does the spectra of cloned humans arise with increased force, but entirely different possibilities also emerge through new forms of genetic engineering and gene splicing, such as chimeras and nanovisions of artificial life, which can function constructively, preserving life. Australia has prohibited human cloning, though as of December 2006, a bill legalising therapeutic cloning and the creation of human embryos for stem cell research indeed passed Parliament. Genome editing is a group of technologies that give scientists the ability to change an organism's DNA and allow genetic material to be added, removed, or altered at locations in the genome. The century of the gene, also known as the century of the neuro and cognitive sciences, equals the century of the brain, and there is no lack of initiatives across the world.